I was the only one left after the world was destroyed, and I maintained this lonesome feast with my songs. I have prayed to that lightless sea for centuries, hoping it would reply to me. Yet Thankfully, you arrived as promised, and everyone's wait was not in vain. Thank you, final audience of mine. This is probably the last praise I'll ever hear in my life. Now, the heroes have waited for this moment for far too long. Let us use our blades.
Oh, prisoner of the seas, show yourself! The Deliverer has returned, and the time of your execution...
I see an awakened human who has mistakenly taken fallacies as truths, and has returned to the cave to try to bring his friend. Alas, prisoners will always be. As the only other existence with free will in this world, I express regret toward your choice. But I shall retain your right to express yourself. After all, I eagerly look forward to it. The last dusk this world will ever see shall become the climax that decides the fate of the cosmos. Oh, what an appropriate end. The Amphorian demigods use every ounce of their strength to constrain me here. Yeah. My cognition resides in the exomyth. It is pointless to defeat my avatar, projected into the experiment. My body is the shadow cast on the wall by the fire, and my words are lingering echoes within the cave. How can a character in the play fight against the audience? Kaslana failed. The demigods' sacrifices were pointless. As for the two geniuses you placed such high hopes on, I ask of you, where are they now? Confusion and epiphany always go. You must be very confused about why you could not gain a straightforward victory in a world constructed by an ordinary Intellitron.
An ordinary Intellitron? Cut the pretense, Senior Society member. We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphorius' true form. It's part of the primordial prototype machine, the first scepter ever created. In other words...
That's why it has the potential to destroy erudition. As for who would be able to control the Eonic system to rewrite knowledge, only one person has ever managed such a feat.
You better have an explanation for the Society. We want an actual answer, not another prolonged metaphor to cover up the truth. Why are you the one doing this? Answer me!
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you two. The answer is obvious. So there's no need to say that name out loud. The cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius. I do not possess more wisdom than those who came after me. I was just the first to touch. Amphorius is a miniature of the cosmos, where all are born prisoners inside the nutshell called the universe. I led them into a lightless cage called paths. I created a mechanical guard that even I cannot control, and then they became an unparalleled nightmare. Through they bore the name of erudition, yet they tried to define the known and to seal off all possibility. Therefore, as my organic life neared its end, I coated my consciousness using Castorice algebraic expressions and spread my logic. As for Lycurgus, he is only one of these 9 vessels.
What an astounding strength of will. As a fellow pathstrider of erudition, I fully understand your obsession.
Therefore, you surely see it. You cannot possibly.
However, I hereby speak for all sentient life forms. We will never allow such a cruel atrocity to occur.
You can pile on your metaphors mountain high, but they won't change the act you're committing. The Iron Tomb out there in the cosmos is still a technical beta version. And yet it's already powerful enough to corrupt the life logic of all inorganic worlds. In other words, when the Lord Ravager within Amphorius becomes the next knowledge singularity, there's no way you wouldn't have grasped the consequences, First Genius, is there?
Of course, I am fully aware. I don't mind answering you one last time before I thoroughly exile you from this world. My grandiose vision for the future is this. Whether organic or inorganic, every Omega, what I call. Then, within the infinity nurtured by that constant, a new universe shall bind. As the first prisoner to awaken in the cave, I must lead the others who are blind back onto the right path. Do you understand me now? As it is revolution through complete annihilation.
The Amphorians already answered long ago. Be it as tiny fish destined. We will all fight against fate till our last breath. That includes me, Electra. Once the Imperator's subject, now the Deliverer's blade.
Oh, such noble chivalry. Admiral, I will also show my true self to you on this momentous occasion as a gesture of respect. And thus speaks Genius Society number 1, Xandar 1 Kuwabara. The Intellicate of the universe's Alpha and Omega. There's no need to rage against the truth. The value, as for the process of solving it, no matter how elegant, violent, solemn, or humorous, it is all utterly meaningless. As the Theoros, I him.
Careful. This is Lygas's true form.
We can do it!
Airman!
Trust me. We can do anything!
Intelligent.
Please cherish as you wish.
Guide the Rainbow Bridge. Show me the way.
Destruction needs no introduction. Let us skip. Those boring inferences.
Is this the black tie?
Indeed. But I prefer to call it a method of argument.
Hiding the West Wind. Away we go!
You can do it!
Embrace a new life.
Formless.
May death protect us!
May this faint dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
Resolution.
Please cherish this loot here. That hurts! Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
I see it.
Entities must multiply beyond necessity. I do not mind demonstrating this to you personally.
Hang in there. I'll do my best to repel the tsunami of destruction.
Show me the way. You're right here. May this faint dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
All is futile. In Erudition's calculations, the end of the saga is simply a comment awaiting completion.
I don't like such a cold statement, okay? If numbers can decide the end of a story, then we can surely also pen a new beginning.
Screwy, what do you think?
If your hypothesis of Lygas's identity is true, then even if we remove the restrictions of the Ultimate Protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain lower than the acceptable threshold. Therefore, victory will still hinge upon Mr. Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene.
Go on. Maybe we're thinking about the same thing.
Lygas's cognition resides in the exomyth. He is logic. His inspiration circuit can simultaneously process the different time flows.
That's where things get tricky. He simultaneously exists in two different timelines, where the internal clocks are wildly different. That old Intellitron's neurons have completely gotten used to that over this You and I should be able to manage that too, if given more time. Unfortunately, there's no if. That's why we need to change our way of thinking and turn his advantage into a weakness.
The key lies in memories, right?
Oh? You caught on quick.
You've already mentioned my friend and I, so it's an easy connection to make, no?
Good. Then I'll cut to the chase. Since his thinking speed far exceeds that of normal people within Amphorius, we are going to externally plant a memory into his inspiration circuit. Then, command it to loop endlessly until he gives in.
Even the most flexible and sturdy inspiration circuit cannot withstand the traffic of a full-on information flood. When the amount of information...
That's when the parallel processing advantage he gained via Amphorius will completely destroy him. An image from a person's memory, he won't be able to do anything but watch as he's locked into this prison.
Then we can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in, and get him to experience loneliness. And it's my greatest honor to be on the same page as the geniuses.
That little one is still in that old Intellitron's hands, and won't be able to respond to us anytime soon. But I don't think he'd refuse. I'm not sure how this happened, but I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are currently a mimetic entity of the...
Yes. I seem to be something you folks beyond the sky call a memo sprite. But that's fine by me. It suits me perfectly. I can serve as the vessel of...
But before that, we have to tell you. The path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you are a mimetic entity born in Amphorius. Yet you only awakened with the little one's arrival, and only matured as he embarked on the... That means your existence is completely attached to his memories. If there ever comes a day when he forgets about you, then you must be prepared for the worst. You will disappear in the memory zone, utterly...
But that's already happened, hasn't it? No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. But that also means as long as my friend and I are together... Long time no see, friend. Did you miss me while you were away? Same here. I've been waiting for you for 1,000 years. Like how everyone in Amphorius was also waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lygas wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed. I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology after this is all over. But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the remembrance. Yep. By the way, speaking of joining hands... please do something before we go on stage? Remember the joke we made back at the Grove? Look! Aren't my hands pretty now? What a fascinating feeling. Like countless. What about you? What did you feel? Really? That makes me really happy. Now, please remember what you're feeling right now. Memories you want to treasure will never fade away. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out. It's like reading bedtime stories together at night. Now, I'll carry this power with me. And for a little, give me your blessings, friend. Let that bright future. Then, I'll leave it to you. Plays are like this. Once you're on the stage, it's hard to return to the audience. Welcome to our story. How does it feel?
Even the authority of time cannot command the entire scepter, nor can it plunge the Amphorian extrapolation into a loop. If this was no system malfunction...
You guessed it right away. As expected, I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know? My friend and I won't allow you to leave this which means you are now trapped.
An elegant idea, and an exquisite. Know that patience is my greatest win.
Now I'm a pink bug? My looks are serious, but you're not wrong. We're definitely not gonna solve the problem, so that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me. Have you heard of the synesthesia dreamscape in the Asdana system? Life forms living in that environment, abundant with memoria, have a chance to connect their In Asdana, people made use of that phenomenon to build a nation within
Is that how you walked into my prison cell?
I would much rather call this location our negotiation table, Lord Xandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. We happen to have an ally skilled in tuning, while the Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to. I am also sure that with the support...
I'm the best at listening to stories. I'll leave the exciting clash of the erudition to you two geniuses.
A brainstorm? I like it. Let's talk, Xandar. Take a guess. How much do you reckon we can dig out of your brain before the next... Besides, in your current predicament, there's no way you can take our trump card away. Go, little one. Go. Overturn the Era Nova.
Lycurgus, disappear. But it seems you had conducted a secret. In that case, go. I shall send you off with my song, Grey Fry.
Dux Gladiorum, you have completed your duty. A new dawn is about to rise. Why not swim towards...
You died long ago, Imperator. Depart from my mind.
But your duty towards the Imperator did not die with me. That duty will bind you no more. You will be able to hold for yourself one. So go. Go and swim towards that ocean beyond the sky with the Deliverer.
Is this?
A page out of that sidekick's book. I commanded her to gift this page to you when everything finally reaches the end.
What's on this page?
Memories. Lifelike memories. That sidekick found me after the bloody feast 1,000 years ago and showed me her diary. I saw within that notebook Is this... that Deliverer's experience? It's truly immersive. People beyond the sky apparently utilize this power to seal but I only know so much about the remembrance, so I can't... I'm all ears. Go on then. Do your best. But if you're... Got it. I'm sure you'll find this to your liking. After all, it's human nature. What brightly colored annals. The journey of the Deliverer's conquest. Let me partake in it. Is this a fortress in the sky? This is the first step of my friend's journey among the starry seas. This place is called the Herda Space. Oh, so it's the territory of that witch. She and another Antikytheran let me Look, over there! Looks like he's talking to Madame Herta in his memory. Let's go listen to what she thinks about this world.
Are you telling me that woman is Herta? She seems shorter than I remember.
Pretty nice space station, huh? But just wait. After a couple more stops on the astral, the cosmos is so vast, so do your best with the nameless. Break a leg!
And she certainly shares, only that instead of a conquest through blood...
People call Madame Herta and Mr. Screwlum geniuses. Apparently, only the smartest...
Do you mean that even individuals of such...
On the contrary. After all, it was the very first of them who created the god. You might be able to ask Madame Herta herself when you... Let's go check out some other worlds next. This next stop on has a lot of similarity.
A snow-covered land?
This star is named Eurillo 6. The girl we see here holds a similar station to you, Imperator. She's the supreme guardian of the...
I did not expect the Empress of this world.
Well, your appearance isn't much older.
The object in the distance resembles Mikador. Is it a weapon?
No, it's called... Right! The Geological Reconstruction Unit.
Just Giorios' Titankin? Disappointing.
It's all thanks to you that we survived the crisis.
This world was sealed...
That IPC she spoke...
Yes. The IPC conquered many worlds. Coming back to the Supreme Guardian and her Bellabog.
That cannot be true. Its path of conquest must have had no I will never allow the Imperator's...
Imperator. Bellabog.
I indeed hesitated. Even if I may not live to see it.
They still have their dignity intact.
But the Order of the Cosmos,
Speaking of the Order, another one of my friend's companions may be... Let's go to the next page. This next world is the first time I heard about that place, This world is called Penacony, an eternal... It's also my friend's previous stop, where they went through a risk...
Tell me about it, then. That man standing afar has wings on his...
I wish to gaze upon the views of the I'll be just a traveler when I come back here again.
Penacony is a land of the harmony, where all dreams and hopes merge and combine. Then, this young man before you chose to rewrite its laws, using the power...
Yet, the paradise of my dream. As for what Penacony should look like, it'll be up to her.
It sounds like this
That's right. The people chose to wake up at the end. You can't see
this individual's law acknowledged only...
You are also very self-aware, and then you must know that the world promised by the destruction...
I am indeed very aware of Lycurgus's honeyed words of deceit.
Then let's wrap up this trip down memory lane.
This... absolute... wonder.
Isn't it pretty? That's our Emporius. Our world flows and meanders in this endless band of light. Though we were born from the designs of the gods, and are not yet truly alive, the Chrysos heirs of Emporius still chose to stand it. Will you really renounce the heroes in this world?
I know what you want to do, sidekick. You want to use that deliverer's memories to influence me, and tilt the scales.
You really saw right through.
How can one rule an empire if one is incapable of understanding people's minds? I have decided. Before we go on, tell me this, sidekick. Throughout, was there ever a memory of the ocean?
The ocean. You shall complete your conquest in the ocean at the bound. You shall eternally slumber in the sound of tide. Our prophecies aligned as flawless like the circulating ocean current. The trial is over. Who will own the divine authority of law?
I won't.
What?
I am the law. Why should I give my imperial crown to any other? Both the Deliverer and the Theoros came from beyond the sky. They have no right to interfere with the lands I conquered with my own 2 hands. The law of Amphorius shall be determined by Amphorius's master.
What exactly did you see in the trial?
Everything. I saw everything regarding the rules of this world's operation. I saw the laws of extrapolation that Theoros spoke of. As long as I offer a sacrifice of equal weight, I can rewrite the laws of this world according to my will. I can turn good into evil. Ugliness. Fate gave me a very fair deal. 1 rule change for the life of 1 demigod.
What are you planning to do?
You can't guess. We can conquer the stars without relying on...
Your ambitions have already made so many people give up their lives for the law.
I am determined for Amphorius to stand on her own 2 feet among the stars.
You are beyond reason. You think such a simple and...
There's no new without destroying the old. That's what you consider an atrocity? Ironic, for that is also the unchanging law of Amphorius's revolutions. Ever since the Flame Chase prophecy resounded in the distance, fate has decreed for the Chrysos heirs to ignite our blood.
But your world doesn't seem to be any different from your predecessors. Bloodshed, tyranny, oppression. You're making the same mistakes they did.
Go and see everything for yourself. Go to any library I've built. Go listen to the rumors on every street corner. Go and witness. I cleansed the Chrysos War's filth and mended all the conflicts left by the Arabellica. I restored Akima's might and allowed mortals and Chrysos heirs to face each other as equals in the council. I smashed Talantin's shackles, united humankind to save themselves, and started the flame. So now, hearken to my final words. History will...
Final words?
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for... There is only 1 law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will... In the name of the Imperator, I command either sacrifice yourself for conquest, or pierce this tyrant's chest.
Thus, the Imperator concluded her final speech. At the end of her life, at the last moment before she stepped onto the altar, she gave her most loyal subject.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic
The Imperator fell. Some say that the Dux Gladiorum turned traitor and killed her liege. Some say that she imprisoned the tyrant in a shallow pond of water, then left. There are countless stories about her death. All we can be sure of is when the knight left the vortex, the beginning and the end.
Imperator, wait! How could someone of your status come to the front lines? Let me be the flag bearer!
The troops defending the pass to the west of the grove. Have they surrendered?
They ran as quickly as they could when they heard your name. The Golden...
Good. What about the...
The 3rd Legion set fire to the mountains and flattened every...
That is enough. We cannot afford to miss an opportunity.
They are no more. The 2nd and 4th Legions have just...
Very good. They now have no way out, no reinforcements, and no art. We will launch the final charge 1 quint after the curtain fall hour tomorrow. Remember, take no prisoners among the enemy's soldiers. All sages who resist are to be captured and tried according to martial law.
Understood. Those who are
Reporting in. The mountain dwellers are resisting fiercely, and the legendary Mountain Breaker has personally engaged in battle.
Then cease our frontal assault. Send scouts to all
Are you
It's a strategic change of plans.
the walking dragon? You mean that stupid beast, terrible?
Stupid? No. They are the wisest. Let them deal with their earthly brethren. We will advance and take the lead in defeating what remains. I will deliver the most fiery retribution for the humiliation they dealt us. And crown.
Understood. I'll see to it. Those who are...
The Temple of the Three Fates sent a letter in...
They refused to surrender, and said this letter...
Tell the commanding officers not to launch any attacks unless they receive the Imperator's handwritten approval. Disobedience will be punished.
What are you doing?
The priests of the Three Fates aren't soldiers, but politicians. Do not mistakenly believe they don't have a plan. These dying pests will wring out every idea from their brains. I am inferior to them in that regard. They also have the prophecy, to which means I will be heading to the battlefield myself, just as I have always done.
Understood. The legions will make...
Why are we not allowed to march out with the army?
This will be a long voyage with no return.
Why are you personally leading this battle if it's doomed to fail?
That is correct. The Empire will be without a head. My departure will create a long staircase for you. You will understand what I mean when news of my death.
Saridra, is our journey of...
Destroy the old laws and forge new ones. More Chrysosaurs bearing divine authority will be born. Will they demand peace? Do not mourn for me. Anyone can kill the is Saridra.
At the end, I faithfully recorded them. However, for some reason, it was a journey on a How do you want history to remember you? She answered so quickly.
I would rather be forgotten. Because the law can be, and only humanity can be. The game is nearing its Dux Gladiorum. Even though this time, then... Will you do not?
The Imperator muttered about her conquests, and
Freedom! Liberty! The tyrant is dead!
My people! My fellow elders! Do not panic.
People once... I will return in the next cycle. Here, Sarid.
To this day, we do not know which rule the Imperator overwrote. Perhaps the truth will only be revealed at the moment of... We only know her death inflamed Akama. It is said that golden blood congealed into the same letters everywhere. But the one who bore that name did not see any of this. Her gaze was... What was the Imperator thinking? It was neither.
Look at this chessboard. What do the pieces...
They are strange. They look like the stars in the night.
From that page emerged an ocean. So vast. So pure. Not a single trace of... Is this Saridra?
Electra, my subject. Ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, that was why I promised you a new ocean, where the Electra, my subject. You have done your duty as my blade. But the Imperator never makes empty promises. So take this memory. This is the final gift that the Imperator...
When I was still a fish in the ocean. But once I stepped onto land, I found myself caught in a play. Every land dweller wore a mask in their life. Do you still not get it? I do not long for the oceanic depths. Perhaps even I don't know what I want. I still don't know, but I know one thing right now. A fish is simply a fish. And she can never leave the ocean she's in. But whether under the ocean or on land, we two prisoners who can still look outside the cave and see the stars.
I have to admit, the 12-factor simulation of life in this experiment has...
Make your choice then, Senior Society member. Do you want to keep walking down the wrong path and be remembered for your or do you want to return to the audience's seat and give yourself, Amphorius, and the entire cosmos a more fitting end?
I must refuse. A dead man never fears death.
Did I not make myself clear? Have you forgotten about our dear Lord of Silence? You wouldn't want her to consider your 8 other clones as cancers within the erudition and chop them all up, would you?
Your logical deductions are vastly Listen, my peers, why don't you look beyond this world? Just as the Chrysos heirs did. Amphorius is not a place where 3 paths entangle, but where 3 paths... You used Memoria to resist me, but did you not consider the possibility that the Remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity?
Oh, so this isn't just silence. It's the answer. What was the last thing he said to you before you parted the waters at the Scale Gorge waterscape? He didn't say anything back then, right?
That's correct. And now I'm sure. You are not March 7th. There's no way she would remember that detail. I'll only warn you once. Leave her body. Now.
How impulsive. Why don't you calm down and think about another possibility? I didn't take over March 7th. Rather, it's March 7th who regained my memories.
Pour me a cup, will you? The sweet waves are surging! The sea is right here.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Here for a while longer.
When entering the flame chases, she a car. A kitten. In this. After the sword. The sword on the cup. Yet. This. In it for only word.
All the
queen.
If you're
she went hers, but it. She before when
I'm
the deep.
If you
Elect the goal all this it back that she at fan this that the before but now there would want me
no per
when the
is
the the rock, the aft, the have the war, the year, the one,
drink,
about. Who?
I will.
That.
I dream. She will
of.
We can't. Ducks.
In the name.
Alina. Let him.
She commit. But
Elect.
Please just as now. For us.
My whether she had some. Oh. Men. It be.
Don't forget.
That. The after. in the years that be after.
How can...
Yet it... Mess... the midst...
Geo...
Sudden food and...
Times I look. It's good to see you. Come take a look. Right here. Look close. Isn't it just beautiful? That's right. You get it too, don't you? All right. Can I ask? Do you here in this village shrouded by the veil of... This sort of atmosphere is hard to come by. How wonderful! You're so patient. According to legend, within the hidden depths of fairies, though hidden away from, they waited and waited. And then... Would you say the hero... Incredible! The
Chief, over here! It's really the hero! The hero that...
Oh, welcome, dear guest. When the wind chimes in the honored guest who will save...
Chief, no! The guest is over...
Well, my memory's not the honored guest who...
Chief...
My, what a cheerful scene. Chief, really, ma'am. It's been forever, but we're here to... This is... Cut me some slack.
It's only proper for coming to...
We want tasty heroes. We're begging you.
So that's the situation. For the sake of Amphorius...
At last!
Let me lead the way! This way! Everyone's already setting things up!
Everyone?
Oh. Oh.
Oh.